Audio is rolling and action. Still the Blast Rise on Blast Urban 98.3 or Generational Radio. Somebody is proud enough to wear. Oh, they won, so they should be proud enough to wear the jersey.
Mind you.
Yeah.
Oh, is that we in the same club?
Yeah, Manchester United fan. Really? And I've not been getting at you. Oh my God! Now I know.
Why we've been doing well now? We won. We won the last one.
How many well have you done? You won 3 games in a row.
Now will not hear word.
Say that again.
We're like number 4.
Of the table.
Say that again. Say that again.
Get out.
Say that again.
We never still reach meetings.
Say that again.
But are we not? We're like number 4 now. Are we on the top?
You guys are going back now. The next few games you guys have is predictable that you're going to lose those games.
Yeah. Same way they predicted where Brighton was going to beat us.
Nobody predicted Brighton was going to beat you. People said that we were going to get a draw out of that game.
That was a lie.
But look at Brighton today. They were unable to brighten. You brightened them instead of them.
Don't mind them. They reached that. I say it was going to be a draw. They really thought Brighton.
That is in Liverpool.
No.
That's not fan. That's why it's making no sense.
That's not fan.
Liverpool jersey.
Your wife is lucky because they said Arsenal wives to Arsenal husbands are good or whatever.
We're good people.
Like
they play best in second position. My own is all of that you do, all of this phenomenal that you started with. Make una no go jinx am because now then it go be like say village people they follow una for back. Carry this trophy.
It's ours to win. I don't. There's really right now with the current form of the EPL, Arsenal at their best form.
But I must commend Arsenal.
Yeah, you have to.
You guys
Thank you very much. Don't mention.
You guys are
Don't mention. Anyway, welcome to the show this morning. Dr. Michael is here. Last Tuesday of the month, the 28th day of October 2025. What a month.
Yeah.
And every last Tuesday of the month on Talking Therapy, we do our very own gratitude and lessons on Talking Therapy. And it's always exciting ever since we've started this, it is always generally like quite interesting conversations. And as always, Dr. Michael has already tweeted his 5 things he is grateful for on X. So if you go to the Celebrity Doctor on Twitter, which is X, or at Dr. Michaels-1 on X, you would see the 5 things he is grateful for. That's his last tweet. He made that tweet this morning, 7:10 a.m. That's really early.
Oh, I wake up very early. I think I woke up like 3 or 4. Don't laugh at me.
That's a really good time to wake up.
And Temtai is always laughing at me because I cook at that time. So if I'm to have a 7 a.m. production or meeting or session, I would have eaten like 3 or 4 or 5.
And you'd have been up.
Yeah, because I sleep early. I sleep like 9 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah.
What time did you go to bed?
I think past 2.
Night crawler. Night crawler. I don't know who she offend. I do not allow.
No, that might be her own best time. I'm a morning person.
Yeah, me too. I'm a morning person.
That doesn't mean I'm not a morning person because even if I sleep at 5 a.m., I will still wake up early in the morning.
If I should try sleeping at that too, it won't be useful to anybody. I won't be useful to myself.
I think for me to function on that, anything after 10, 12 p.m. or 12 midnight is that I'm doing something that I'm interested in.
Okay.
That maybe I'm editing and I have a bunch of editing I'm doing, so I can edit, go and sleep a little, come to work, continue. Yeah, of course. Now money is involved now.
If it is like something that has like edit, listen to the night. For example, I would not want to stay up all night and edit.
Right.
Unless I feel like I don't have a choice. If I know that I can do it the following day, I'm not. Even if I'm awake, I'm not editing all night.
I think for me sometimes it's ginger. The ginger is there. Keep going.
So when do you now edit?
Whenever.
When you
actually,
feel like.
Whenever.
Have you done your IQ test?
She hasn't done it.
So no, I actually tried to do one. Then they told me to come and pay money to see the result, and I ran away.
Which one is that one?
I think there's some free ones on the internet.
Are there not free ones?
I'm serious. Like I stumbled on that one on Thread. So I went through. I did it. I mean, it was giving me some nice ginger. I finished. Yeah, that's I should come and pay a certain amount before I said, "Oh, they play."
But there should be some.
I'm not putting my card details in this stuff. Nah,
there should be some free ones now.
There should be. Well, lessons in the month of October. You can share yours with us this morning, right here on the radio. 081 11 83 1983. That's the number for you to call, send us a text or a WhatsApp message, and share with us lessons you learned in the month of October. Dr. Michael has shared 5 lessons. Interestingly, how we made this just 5, and we've stuck with 5 since we started. The first one you have here is gratitude sends signal to your mind to only think and attract more of such things into your life. Think of it. You can't think in a non-positive way about something you are grateful for.
Yeah. Just discover that when you are grateful for something, like even if it is Gary that you are taking and you are grateful for it, there's no way you will come back to that Gary
and think of it negatively.
Yes.
Huh. He said you also gratitude forces you into constantly thinking positively about it.
Yeah, because if you notice, just discover that whenever you are grateful, it's very difficult to be unhappy.
Whenever you're grateful, it's very difficult to be unhappy.
Yeah.
Huh.
So if you want to be happy, if you want to continuously be happy, you
have to continuously be grateful.
Yes. Always find something to be grateful for. Even if it is just you are able to move your lips. Some people, you are able to move your hands. You are able to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
You are able to eat. You are able to come to work.
Yeah.
You are able to do your attend to your jam questions. Even if probably you failed, but at least you're able to attend. And you're able to know, okay, I should work more on this.
Yeah.
So being grateful is really a whole lot.
Yeah.
It's really a whole lot.
This is very important, as how, we are quick to look at the things that are not going well.
Yeah.
In our lives, and focus on it over the things that are going well.
Even Nigeria, come to look at it. There's a lot to be grateful for, and as Nigerians, Nigerians are very intelligent.
Yeah.
Nigerians are very multi-talented. In fact, Nigeria is so blessed. Is he in terms of resources, human, whatever? Nigeria is so blessed. Beautiful women, handsome men.
Yeah.
We just have everything. But because we are also Nigerians are very intelligent, they criticize things, they critique things a lot, but we just have to be careful not to do it to the extreme.
Yeah.
We have to also add gratitude to the mix. Gratitude restricts us from over critiquing, is there an English like that? Or over criticizing people and things. Gratitude restrains us
from over criticizing things and people.
Yes, gratitude restrains us, pulls us back. When
that's what you need when you think of Nigeria now.
Because there's a lot to be grateful for.
When you think of your president,
there's a lot to be grateful for. There's a lot to be grateful for. I mean, this guy's refinery is becoming the BFD or whatever is increasingly having the biggest
capacity.
Yeah, having the biggest in Africa.
Barrels per day to about 1.3
million
barrels per day.
So that's something to be grateful for.
1.4.
That's something to be grateful for. That's like the largest in the world.
Yeah.
Look at Oyo State. Ibadan has 5 million people. Oyo State has 10 million. That's, I think, 5 million is probably the population of Sierra Leone or whatever. There's something to be grateful for. Look at our
Olubadan. Ghana is the population of Lagos.
Yeah. Look at our Olubadan. Olubadan is taking initiatives, setting up committees. So you have to decide which one do I want to listen to, the bad news
or the good news.
Nobody is saying you should not criticize, but add gratitude to the mix. It restrains you from over criticizing Nigeria, over criticizing yourself, your state, where you are in your life, your family, your business, your profit making, your organization, your initiative. Add gratitude in the mix, and it will restrain you from doing damage to your mental health. And
how does that impact progress for the individual if they focus on gratitude?
Gratitude stirs up happiness, and happiness is the key to creativity and innovation.
Yeah.
So if we want Nigeria to move forward, we all want creativity, we all want innovation and and the rest like that. We need to add gratitude to the mix. There's this belief in Nigeria that if you criticize people, then they become angry and then they move forward in life. Well, I'm not saying you should not critique or criticize constructive criticism, but add gratitude to the mix. Then it then stirs up happiness, because once you are grateful, you'll be happy.
There's this thing in leadership communication that I learned when they said, as a leader, if you're going to critique someone, the first thing you do is to appreciate them for what they already do.
Yes.
And focus on the strength. And then say, okay, I have observed these things. Then there's a guy on Instagram that says, he said one thing, and I posted on my story. I can't remember how he said it, but it was like, this is an approach to dealing with people. It's like, I have a mindset about you, and I need you to correct me if I'm wrong.
Can you imagine? Or another way of saying it is, I think I'm going to stop talking with you because I'm becoming more overly disturbed. I'm becoming more, because of my concern and care for you. I am not helping myself.
Yeah.
So it then becomes about me and not about the person.
About the person, yes.
So even if the communication will now end, you will discover that you guys will still be able to be in talking terms.
True. Okay. Well, feel free to share yours with us this morning. Let us know what you're grateful for in the month of October.
We are grateful for Man U beating Brighton.
I'm grateful for Arsenal being on top of the table.
The way you looked at me when I said Man U, what's the issue?
Don't mind, this one's a hater.
I'm grateful for Arsenal being on top of the table. I'm grateful for how far my team have come in the last few years. I'm grateful that God is preparing a table for us in the presence of our enemies.
We never even, this season I've not even reached half.
Gratitude.
You hear the way Daniel looked at me like.
This season I've not even reached half.
He just said, man, you didn't even listen to the air. Man.
Well, based off of like what you guys were talking about,
right?
I have a phrase that I recently stumbled on that I used that helped me when speaking to my friend about how I felt about where we were at the time. It was, I've got a story in my head that I could use your help with. So what it did or what it does is give people the room to say, well,
go ahead.
No, not just that. Like, you get to say the narrative, the story that you have going on, and then they get the chance to correct you. Whether or not it's correct, if it's playing out in the same way that
I want to be sure that the story is right or
if
wrong.
it's playing, like I've got a story in my head,
Right.
This is how I felt.
Wise.
This is how I feel. Or this is what my mind is telling me. And I had posted one about when a guy, I think it's Julian, he was doing an experiment where he's like, if a girl walked into the room and he asked her to say what she thinks that person is thinking of her. And all she had to say was like negative stuff. And it was like worlds away from what the people, one was like, I really like your earrings. She was like, no, you're judging me. I'm like, no, I like your earrings. And then like, no, I think you look like Zendaya and you could be in a movie. Like, and then, so it's like the stories in your mind are not reality.
Except if they are like based on fact, proven fact, tested.
Unless that. But so many times
we don't get to
not.
Tests, and then we make them to be conclusions.
Yes.
Awesome.
We put them to be
and then
reality.
we act on them.
Exactly.
And then destroy the ones.
Yes.
Destroy
So
ones like
that internal dialogue that you have is not always correct.
Right.
It's not always correct. So
and effective communication helps us to test those things.
Yeah.
Without hurting anybody.
Exactly. So one of the ways to test that is by simply saying, I have a story in my head. When I walked in the room, I thought you were, the story says you're judging me, or you looked at me a certain way. That this was what I interpreted the look to be. And like, oh no, you have it wrong.
That would be so nice.
I hope you're able to apply that. Well, the third thing second, all right. The second thing this morning on Dr. Michael's list is do things from which you will get something in return. Life is a business. Hence, be objective in the way you see them.
It's always good to sound somehow.
I don't like the fact that you read it. Because in her mind, she's like, I tell you. That's what she's saying to me directly. I tell you these things. Nothing goes for free. She uses a phrase that...
I even know she might not like it.
Advocate for this thing I just said.
Now women.
She said to me, last week, she said, this person is not useful to me. So there's no need to entertain that person.
That's if a woman responds to your text, it's because she sees value.
She sees value. There is something to gain.
You should organize Thanksgiving if a woman responds to your text.
Yeah.
And then she goes ahead and say, oh my God, it's been a while. She sees value.
She sees value.
Just stop and just dance.
I'm like, of what use are you to me?
Of what you, that's the line. Of what use are you to? She's like, this person is not useful to me. They are not useful to me, so I cut them off. I'm like, just like that.
Yeah. The only aspect about that for women is they need to be able to have enough capacity and enough wisdom, maturity to be able to make sure that the assessment is objective enough
Oh,
and then is right. There's
yeah.
nothing wrong with the spirit of it, but you have to make sure that you have enough capacity to be able to make sure that your decision that this person is not useful is actually right, so that you will not come back
True.
to the person that you dropped and now say, where? I'm
That
sorry.
can never be.
Now because you never knew the person, if you knew the person, you would
Oh
choose
my
glass.
God. This is one thing I used to say.
Will you,
I say it to
are you
God.
saying that you will now
I
go
say it
for
to
me?
God.
Are you saying the person will now destroy him or herself because
See.
I would rather choose glass than go?
I say it to God every time that God, please
Help me.
don't let anything will go make me go back.
Now that prayer they help you.
Don't let me see am. Anything will go let me go back.
You are smart enough to ask for a greater help so that
Make I no use eyes.
if
Now
not,
see,
But could it be?
or there's also another angle. Let them come back first.
and then you quickly grab, and then the person will be surprised. Why is she grabbing my help?
No,
You still form.
don't even for me. You will still work for it.
I'm looking at this number 2 lesson, which is do things from which you would get something in
Jesus.
return.
Human relations.
Life is a business, hence be objective in the way you see things.
And now, like I know that Evangelist Inka, I know he's a very good businessman and is always particular. If you are going to survive in business, you have to be able to spot value very fast,
Bro.
and be able to act on it. So that's why people who need you are looking for you. The same way the people you need, you are looking for them.
Yeah.
You don't understand? People are looking for you. You might feel that you are not of value, but everybody was created to be of value.
Yes.
Because life is about needs.
Yeah.
So the question now is you seeing yourself as being valuable. And so if something is not useful to you, you have to drop it. Imagine yourself to be a company and you keep on using something that is not of value to you.
To you.
Will you be able to present yourself as a good businessman? So I think the issue is people not viewing themselves as a company or as companies.
As companies.
You know, not
Company
viewing
has to profit. Company has to make progress. Company cannot
to
be the
survive.
same. To survive.
To make progress.
And that's like basic.
Yes, and I think that's where the issue is. You need to see yourself as your life as a company, and you are the CEO of that company. And I will not lie, the CEO makes the final decision, and I will not lie, it's a big thing. But you are going to make the final, and it's not like people just feel God will make the decision for me. I even in religious books, I don't see where that is.
True.
You have to be the one. God is a helper.
Heaven help those who help.
You understand? So you have to be able to make the final decision. And that's why you need to build capacity.
True.
And seek knowledge, the right one.
Yes.
So that you will always be able to make well-informed decisions. That will always make you to have stable mental health. Even as leaders, you need to seek knowledge. If not, you won't be able to help people who are following you.
Oh, yes. You need to, because when people start following you and there's nothing to gain from
they will leave you.
They leave you.
And then you now put on ring light and now say they have left me.
Left.
You are not you don't know where you are going to. You are even asking them, where are we going to? So why should they follow you?
What is the danger of this? Because there is good knowledge, there is bad knowledge. And we've seen people exploit both, where people have leveraged a certain level of knowledge that is not good, and they have people who believe in that knowledge that is negative.
Knowledge.
Huh? Because I think of it as I'm seeing certain people saying certain messages on the internet, for example, driving certain narratives, which based on the capacity that I have, I'm like, this is wrong, but how come you're getting attention and you're getting recognition?
Okay, traction.
You're getting traction, for saying these negative things, and it's pulling so much weight that I'm like, is it that something's wrong with the people that are following you, or people actually really believe this thing that you're saying?
So I feel if I'm able to work on my own brand and make it so shine and identify how, the specific one-liner of my purpose, and be able to work on it so well. It will shine so much that my brand will be so loud. And the people who are my target audience will be able to hear me, and they'll be able to know what is the truth. So instead of me focusing on the person who is not saying the truth, why don't I give the same amount of attention and intensity and intentionality to my own brand, so that I'm able to increase it, and then people are able to hear the right thing, and then be able to now decide by themselves who is saying the truth and who is not saying the truth.
Stay with us this morning. Still the Blast Rise of Blast Over 98.3. Dr. Michael is in the house. He's talking therapies. We're doing lessons in the month of October. We're at number two. Yeah, we're heading to number 3. Stay with us.
I don't know why you keep playing songs I don't know.
TML vibes, Amiri trumpet.
It's not even like
introducing you to new music
that I cannot go and play on my own.
You can't play this on your own.
I can't.
I promise you can't.
I cannot, because I can't. I don't understand what he's saying. And then there's another thing, like, okay, now yesterday, loved. I'd been saying I was not ready to like listen to the Dave album in full.
Yeah.
But I went to like chop it yesterday.
Oh, really?
See, like, so they're like songs that I'll be like, not bad. I can maybe give it a listen. It's not like I'm being class. I swear I cannot relate.
Yeah. So I think the difference between why certain music relates to me and I bring it on the radio, I'm like, oh, this is new music. Go and listen to it. Is environment.
Okay.
Environment in the sense of I grew up in Lagos. I understood what it was like to jump bus.
I do know that I'm not jump bus.
No, the experience that you have is under supervision. Not necessarily. Not doubtful. Did you enter Molue?
Yes.
So, but I think that major part of her schooling, it wasn't in the West.
True.
It was up north.
Right.
Not central. And I did major part of my schooling seeing that environment every day, impacting my vision. So when I listen to some of these artists make some of these records, I don't have that experience personally. But I know what that experience is like because I saw it. I lived through it every day for a huge part of my life.
I think for me, it's typically like, I mean, I did however daredevil I thought I was in primary school, I didn't do a lot of it. And then I was out of the city. Even whenever I came back again, you're right, under supervision, barely went anywhere. But like uni kind of gave me another perspective, right?
Yeah.
To it. But I think I had already picked like, nah, that's not my like, nah, I'm not doing that. That's too much. So it's like when people talk about how they were in school, I know they go anywhere.
Another difference is that she distanced herself from it. I existed within it without it affecting who I am.
Right.
I was existing within that circle. I was seeing I was in that ecosystem, but I was still different, even within the ecosystem that I was, because I probably had a vision of where I was coming from. And this is where I want to get to. This is a means. This is not it's a means to an end, not an end to a means. Something like that. So I figured that out even while being in that mist. I could understand what I was doing in that circle. And I was able to relate, see them for the struggles and how they have chosen to go through their struggles. And sometimes, that's why every time I listen to TMA Vibe, I'm like, oh, I can hear the struggle in his voice. I listen to Ayomaf, for example.
Because Ayomaf, TML, they all sing the same.
So the thing with Ayo is that he was able to make a song that cut across.
Okay.
Yeah, he was able to make a song that cut across.
But sometimes song can just be for specific people, and that's okay too.
I mean, I was able to like, and again, it's not like I will wake up one morning and just go and carry my phone and be playing the boy. It's just not my jam. Not hating on it though, but we're still taking on the lessons learned in the month of October this morning. You can share yours with us via our WhatsApp channel 081 11 831983.
Sorry, I was going to say that I used to be angry with the song, the aspect of at your mouth and tell me this thing like, and then Nollywood to like, why do you keep on like talking about present reality? Because it reinforces.
Yes.
But there's another wisdom to it is that once people are able to understand their present reality, then it helps them to look back, and then it helps them also to make correct assessment.
Yeah, because I always say you can only gain clarity in the present when you look at the past.
Right.
Yikes. Anywho, at number 3 this morning, be strategically positioned so that you are needed. You are to be needed. This is because you are a person of value. Someone somewhere needs you. People only move with people they will get things from, or someone who is valuable. Value has a lot to do with being needed.
How do you explain this? Because I've seen a lot of people. What's the corporate term for ASS leaking?
Oh no.
Yeah? What's the corporate term for ASS leaking?
Okay. I don't know.
Because the person that they are, okay, the person, let's use iService for context.
Oh yeah.
Let's do iService or fake loyalty. Or fake loyalty. When I see people do that, I'm like, this person is valuable to them, is what they can get.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was sharing something yesterday with me of how somebody is really close to hired a new driver.
Yeah.
And they were looking for one of the perfumes of the owner of the car, which is my friend's buddy. Right? And the driver said he smelled the perfume of my friend. My friend was angry that why would the driver say something like that? Right? And I was like, no, it's not your fault. It's not your boss fault or this guy's fault. It's the driver himself is going to benefit from giving that information to
the boss.
And then they ended up finding out that he didn't use the perfume. Neither was he the one that took the perfume. But he was angry in the moment that the driver could have said something like that to this person, and the person sort of like saying it wouldn't be funny if this person was the one that took it. Right? So I understand that certain people are going to be needed, and I understand it from a different. There are two sides to this coin. How do you explain this?
The driver doing ASS leaking, you can tell that he's not his correct self.
Who says?
Because when you're in your correct self, you don't do ASS leaking because you are confident. That driver is not.
That's half the people that work in Nigeria.
Well, but that driver is not confident in himself. When you are confident in yourself, you don't really say things only because the person wants to hear it. You say it because you want to say it.
That's it.
So, but that driver is likely doing ASS leaking because he's not confident in himself. He does not see himself as a person of value. But the tweet says everybody is a person of value. The moment you see yourself as a person of value, you just boost your self-confidence, your mental health, your clarity. You are able to know who to work with, who to talk to, who you need, what to do, how to spend your day. So the majority of the things that happen every day is affecting and challenging and attacking your state of mind when it comes to you knowing whether you're a person of value or not.
Can value be egoistic?
Now, overestimating your value, going beyond the boundary of your value. Every value has a boundary. Like you now, you are a judge in the media space. You going beyond that of being a judge or going to another territory. Ego is an alarm. Is an alarm. There's a way Oiza says it like anger. Anger protects you by setting an alarm. That there's something. So you being egoistic is an alarm that you are going beyond your boundary. Because being egoistic is you saying you are calling for attention in the wrong way. See me, see me, see me. And then you get angry when they don't see you. But can Oiza go out on the street now and say, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman?
Anybody
that sees Oiza will know that she's a woman.
True.
So why would she now shout out and say I'm a woman? She doesn't need to.
Ah, that's why Bobrisky is shouting.
Mhm.
Makes sense now. Makes sense now. He makes sense now. But where do you place? And I don't know. Somebody was talking about it recently on the women who were getting a BBL and how they
Yeah.
were coming online to celebrate that they got BBL done.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you?
I think it's wrong to judge the BBL because you will be missing the point, and you are not likely going to communicate well.
Okay.
What you want to do is you want to check the confidence level of the person, because BBL itself, first of all, they wear bots.
Yeah.
Okay, so men need to be aware of that.
Okay.
They wear it,
Mm-hmm.
and two, there's BBL.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, you want to help the person to know, or that's what we do in therapy. Like, what's the source of your lack of confidence? Are you sure it's about this lack of BUTT? Are you sure? Are you sure it's not something else that you are lacking and you are trying to make up for? Because if you are able to know what exactly is responsible for your lack of confidence and you address it, you become confident.
Yeah.
I mean, we have seen, and look, God is so wonderful. Even the small ones that you think they are small, they are not small. There's something there. And everybody has their own spec.
Actually.
And
so just focus on your own.
So what if you now get a BBL, you're not attracted to the wrong person? And there's somebody that really likes you without that big, massive butt.
Everybody is valuable.
Everybody is valuable, whether big or small, big this, big that. Everybody is valuable. Even men that have not too long. This guy that wrote 6 inches. This guy that sang 6 inches. This Ribena guy says 6 inches. Is this current song that he sang?
Oh yes, I think I know the song you're talking of.
It's trending on TikTok.
Yes.
So there are women that would like the inches that are smaller, and there are women that will like inches that are longer.
Every man has his own.
And when you start valuable the length of your own, you start attracting the women that will value that one. But the moment you start hating, but the moment you start hating the length of your own, you start attracting people that will hate it too. I will not lie, the length is always giving us concern as men, but women don't know.
I actually have a pod that I recorded with my friends called The Size Matter.
Yeah. It's always been an issue.
Size has never mattered.
There's some women that don't like it too long.
Size has never mattered. It's not even about
or how you use it is
so you can start. It's not even in that.
Right.
It's in the connection. Like
connection.
How it feels towards you.
For many people, you have to actually heal your trauma with sexual relations and why you think you like the things that you do.
Right.
If you look at it could be as a result of trauma.
Right.
Is why you think you are somebody who likes it rough. But honestly, it's really in the connection.
Right.
Because you can have
all the things and there can be no attraction.
The lengthiest and the fattest.
Yeah, and there will be no connection.
And
even there might be
somebody who you think falls under the
category.
Yeah, of what you've been used to, and that's like the most connected you've ever been to the person. And in that moment, it wouldn't even matter.
Right.
Because there's so much more happening other than the act.
Right? Yeah. I even read somewhere that even our the DICK has its own mind.
Oh yeah.
And the NIPPLE of women. Has its own mind. So like there can be no ERREC.
What?
Yeah, that's so funny.
What a PG.
What a spell. Because the funny thing is, even as you're trying to PG, these kids know. So I don't get it.
They're on summer break.
You're only like highlighting it so much more.
So those things, like I'm just buttressing what Oza said, that it is the attraction that determines if those guys will rise up or not. The internal attraction, the alignment that Oza is talking about.
True. I agree. All right, let's go on. Number 4.
Number 4 this morning. People downplay the importance of the peculiar, unique, special superpowers. That is potential, innate abilities, physical abilities, etc., because they feel others have it. Interestingly, others don't have such powers, or at least to a certain degree. And number five, people, including your parents or the government, give you things for free for either of these two reasons or both. One, a payment for what they think they owe you. That is, they owe you because they brought you into this world via the sex they had. Or, and what they hope to get from it in the future. Where's the lie?
Where is the lie? There is no lie in it.
Where is the lie?
So there's no free lunch.
There's no free.
Nothing is free. Freetown.
Right.
Nothing is free in Freetown. Do what you have. That's why people are doing what they have to do to get to where they need to get to. It's you that needs to accept that you can't do it.
Yeah, and be able to say no or yes.
Say no.
And
yes.
so don't give a yes because of the other person. Don't talk to another person because you feel the other person wants you to talk to him or her.
Yeah.
Talk because you want to talk.
The conversation of sex for upgrade,
right,
is one that is very common in the corporate world,
right,
and it's generated quite a ton of conversation.
Right,
mostly women are affected by this conversation.
Yeah,
and how do we begin to balance that narrative of people paying you for your value? Because there are a lot of women who are valuable, who are being paid for their values, but at the end of the day, people say like, "Oh, sex for upgrade, I got them there."
Okay, so it's like you're saying two things, like even like women, where are they using their bodies to try to get what they want, and then two, perception that if any woman gets to rise up, people feel that she used it and dressed like that. I just feel that value is always about the person who is in need.
Value is about the person who is in need.
So value assessment will always vary from one person to another.
True.
And so the best thing is not to generalize what is of value to you may not be of value to the next person. So and needs vary from subjective need and objective needs.
We need to record a podcast because there's some language I want to use that cannot be used to.
So we have subjective and objective need. Objective need is actually what you truly need.
Yeah.
Subjective need is what you think you need.
But
it was created as a result of trauma.
Woo!
Not from your true self. Objective need is coming from your true self. Your subjective need is coming from your traumatized self. And your traumatized self is not you.
It's not.
So it's the discussion. I think will always be there forever.
Yeah.
Because people will always be in the whether subjective need, objective need. It's better to just treat it as from one person to another. And as a leader, it's always good to a woman being a leader.
Yeah.
She will need to be how she sees herself. How we see ourselves is the way people see us.
True.
That's the issue. So if you're a woman, how do you see yourself as a leader?
How do you see yourself as a leader?
It's also the same way people will see you. So if you see yourself as a SES object and you don't see yourself as an intelligent person who has enough depth and capacity to be able to solve problems, then people are not going to see you that way.
It's how you see yourself that others will see you. You attract what you say you are.
People always echo what we say to ourselves internally.
Yeah.
So I think the discussion goes back to our women.
Yeah.
How do you see yourselves? How do you what do you tell yourself? And how do you value yourself? How do you your self-evaluation, what is it based on? Is it just based on your body? I mean, women have fantastic bodies and it varies from one person, and it just makes me question like, God, you must be a very good designer. But is that your primary, is that the primary source of your evaluation, or is that secondary? And I cannot judge you for making the basis of your self-evaluation to be your body. But I would just say it's superficial. It's not going to make you have very strong relationship and connection. It's going to attract wrong people and the rest like that. yes, make it secondary, but make your primary assessment evaluation to be based on who you are, the person that is covered by your body.
Yeah.
And then people will start seeing, they will now make that your primary to be primary.
Yeah.
And they will make your secondary to be secondary.
Dr. Michael, as always, you've been amazing this morning, and we can't thank you enough for doing this with us.
And thanks to you guys too.
Yeah.
You guys are very intelligent and very sincere and genuine, even when it comes to wanting to know things. And I see you guys as leaders in your own field.
Amen. 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 Amen, doctor. Well, next week Tuesday, we'll be here. It'll be a brand new month. And we'll be looking into, but I was thinking, with the last 2 months of the year, and it crossed my mind when you were talking, when I thought of next Tuesday, and I was thinking if we could do something around how to make the last 2 months memorable.
Yeah, that would be so nice. That would be so nice. That would be so nice.
Yes, I think the first step would be for you to buy me. You already know.
Buy what?
You know.
Know what?
That's how to make the next month memorable. How to make the month memorable. Put smile on people's faces. One of the ways, right?
Right.
And can you put smile on my face? What? We talk about this off the camera, but
talk it now.
And all social media platforms, Dr. Michaels, spelled in full, DoctorMichaels, Dr. Michaels across all platforms. This conversation will be uploaded on Spotify at Dr. Michaels and also on YouTube at Dr. Michael. There's a video actually of this conversation. You can go to YouTube maybe in a couple of hours after now and watch it, or watch the previous episodes of Talking Therapy on Blast Urban 98.3. The Belated Super Duos will be back with T Tuesday.